Good morning, students, or afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. Next week, we are going to start taking a survey. Some of you have taken it before. It's a student survey. It's called the Panorama survey. So today, I just wanted to go over a few things that might help you as you're taking this survey. And it's very important that we take it serious and we get the results so that we know how to help you best. So, understanding our answer choices. So you will see something that looks like this. You'll be asked all sorts of questions about your feelings. And you can see here that this is kind of like a scale. This one's in the middle. This one's a little bit, and this one's not at all. And this one's very, very, and super duper, like totally excited. So this word excited may change to a different feeling depending on the question. The important part is to know that there's a middle, and then there's a couple above the middle and a couple below the middle. So depending on your answer and how you feel, you will be asked to select one of these. Not all excited. Again, that was this one over here, right here. Means I am not at all, or an example is I'm not at all excited to go to school today. For me, I am excited to go to school. So something that I'm not at all excited, like zero excited, is getting shots at the doctor's office. So let's practice, and I want you to just take a moment and think about something that you are not at all excited to do. It might be the same as mine, going to the doctor and getting shots. It might be something else, like eating all your vegetables, or something that you don't like. I love vegetables, so for me, I'd be excited to eat them all, but my kids don't like broccoli, and it's hard to get them to eat it. So everybody is different and unique, and not everybody is going to be excited about the same things. So slightly, that's the one right next to not at all, means just a little bit excited. So the example would be, I'm a bit excited to go to school, or I'm a little bit excited to go to school. For me, I get a little bit excited after I get my shot. I get a cool sticker. I'm just a little bit excited because I'm still upset about the shot. So think about something that you are a little bit excited to do. In the middle, that was that middle category that I showed you. The example is, I am somewhat excited to go to school today. Sometimes it's like kind of. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of feeling that way. It's right in the middle. For me, right in the middle is I'm kind of excited to have some lunch, and what am I going to eat for lunch? So think about something that you're somewhat excited or kind of excited to do. Again, everybody is going to be different. The super duper, the very end on the scale is an example is, I'm very excited to go to school today. So for me, I get very excited. I'm sorry, let me back up. This is not the far right. This is the one right before it. I know this can be confusing, but you can always go back and watch this video. So for me, I get very excited about Friday. TGIF means thank goodness it's Friday. So for me, that is something I am very excited about. What's something that you're very excited to do? And then here's the super, the extremely, the farthest one. on that side of middle. I am extremely excited to go to school. And for me, something I get extremely happy about is my birthday or my birthday party or my birthday evening or event. So what's something that you're extremely super duper excited to do? So you will also be asked questions about how often something happens, and it's very similar to the other ones. You're going to have your middle, which is the sometimes or kind of, and then you're going to have on the other side is a few times or once in a while. Almost never means that it doesn't happen often, rarely, almost never happen, or does not happen. And then over here, frequently, that's a tough word, means a lot of the time or many times. And then all the way over here, almost always means almost all the time or always. So understanding the survey questions, here's some of the things that they'll be asking. What do positive and negative energy mean? So positive means good and happy, excited, smiley, something that's good. So sometimes you can see people are smiling and having a good time. They have some positive energy. Negative means bad or sad, angry, upset. It's not the greatest feeling. It feels negative or not good. And energy means your feeling or mood. So up here, this would be an example of a negative energy because this emoji of myself is feeling down or upset. And this would be an example of positive energy because this Bitmoji of myself is having a great time and happy and laughing and smiling. And so that would be a positive energy example. Think about a time that you feel positive. And think about someone you know in your family, your teacher, your friends that has that good energy. You like to be around them. You're happy. They make you happy. They're smiling. They're in good moods. Think about someone that has good energy. What does participate mean? Participate means to take part in or be a part of. So participating in class would be raising your hand, not speaking when the teacher speaks, answering questions, doing your work. Those are all examples of participating in class. You also can participate in a sport. So participating in soccer means that you're kicking the ball and you're running, you're not just standing there, that you're participating in the game or the sport. Think of some ways that you participate in class. Behavior. What does behavior mean? Behavior is how someone is acting. There's helpful behavior. That's when someone makes it easier for you. Or there's hurtful behavior, and that's when somebody makes it harder for you. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm moving all these heavy boxes and I have them in my hands, and all of a sudden a student comes up to me and says, "Hey, can I take one of those boxes and follow you?" That's an example of helpful behavior because the student would be helping me take the boxes to my office. An example of hurtful behavior or something that would make it harder is if I was carrying those boxes and maybe a student ran in front of me to get the ball and then tripped me and didn't help me pick up my boxes. So that was an example of hurtful behavior. Give an example of helpful behavior. What does expectations mean? Expectations is how someone thinks you can do. So, or how you think yourself can do. So high expectations means someone thinks you can do something great. So all of us at Tierra Bonita have high expectations for our students. You can also have high expectations for yourself. Like, I'm going to get a 4 this year in all of my categories. That's a high expectation for yourself. Your teachers believe that you can get great grades and conquer all your goals. That's a high expectation. So again, an expectation is how someone thinks you can do. A high expectation is someone thinks you can do great. What does focus mean? Focus means to pay attention. Think about what helps you focus. Everybody is different. For me, I have to have it very quiet. Even when I'm driving, sometimes I turn the music down because I need to focus, and that helps me focus. Some people focus better with music on. So everybody is different. But focus means to pay attention. What do encourage and support mean? Encourage means helping you, and support means helping you. So when someone encourages you, that means that they're going to help you and they're going to make sure that you're doing what you need to get to those goals. So a lot of your teachers, or all of your teachers, I should say, and myself and Miss W, we all encourage and support all of our students. We want to help you. We believe in you. We're your cheerleaders. We're telling you can do this. So that's encouraging and supporting you. So basically to help you. Who do you think encourages you to work hard? Who helps you work hard? What does bully mean? Bully means to be picked on. However, it means to be picked on over and over again. And it also means that the person is trying to exert power over you and make you feel powerless, maybe tell you what to do, what to say, how to do things. So bully is not just being picked on. It means that somebody is picking on you every single day. If someone picks on you once or twice, it is not a bully. It is a mean, rude act or behavior. And it's unacceptable. It's not okay, but it is not a bully. A bully is somebody that does it very frequently. Remember that word? That was a tricky word. That means many, many times. And they're trying to make you feel less than you are. What does respect mean? Respect means being nice or polite. Disrespect or disrespectful means not being nice or not being polite or being rude. So how are you respectful to your teacher? Examples would be using your manners, not speaking when the teacher is speaking. Those are being respectful, raising your hand when you need to speak and not blurting out in class. Those are all things to be respectful. Being polite and using your manners and being nice. Disrespectful is being rude. Maybe you're talking while the teacher's talking, or you're blurting out answers, or you're kicking or hitting. Those are all signs of being disrespectful. So think about some ways that you're respectful to your teachers and your peers. What does complicated mean? Complicated means tricky, to know what something means. So if you look at this picture, I have no idea what's going on here. This is an example of complicated. It's very tricky to know what's going on. A math problem could be tricky. A word that you're trying to read or sound out could be tricky or complicated. So complicated is tricky to know what something means or how it works. What does talented mean? Talented means that you have the ability to do something well. So everybody has different kinds of talents, and they stretch over many different categories or topics or ideas. Some people are talented at sports, some people are talented at math, some people are talented at history, some people are talented because they're double jointed and they can bend their arm a funky way. So there's many ways that you can be talented, but talent is having the ability to do something well. Think about something that you are talented at. What are topics? Topics are the new knowledge you learn during class. Think about a topic you like to learn about. So if we're talking about math, it's a subject, and maybe the topic is fractions and you're learning fractions right now. So that would be an example of a topic. Or let's say you're learning science, which is the subject, and the topic may be the animal kingdom, and you're learning all the different kinds of animals. So topics are the new knowledge or the new things you learn during class. What does effort mean? Effort means the work you put in to do something. So how hard are you trying to finish your homework? Or how hard are you trying to learn how to ride a bike? All of those are examples of effort. It's the work you put in to do something. What is something that takes a lot of effort? Again, this answer is going to be different for everybody. What does it mean to be relaxed? Relaxed means feeling happy and comfortable because nothing is worrying you. So you don't have something on your mind and you're feeling happy and very comfortable and relaxed because nothing is worrying you. Here's some examples of the girls being relaxed. What does it mean to be confident? Confident is feeling that you can do something well. So if you're feeling confident, you know, okay, I can do this. I feel like I know this and I can do it well. What does it mean to feel pressured? Pressure is a feeling that you must do something. Even if it's something you don't want to do, you might feel pressure to do it. Sometimes we have friends telling us to do things that we don't really want to do. That's called peer pressure, but it's pressure. So it's that feeling that you must do something. You also might feel pressure if you have a big project due the next day. And you know you have to get it done, but you might feel a little bit of that pressure. So you can feel this kind of pressure in a lot of different ways. What does intelligence mean? Intelligent means how smart you are. It's just another word for smart. What are emotions? It's how you feel. Emotions are feelings. So happy, sad, angry, tired, the emotions that you practice, those are all emotions, which are your feelings. You can have many of them. You can have 3, 2, 5 at once. They're never right or wrong. They just are. So emotions are how you feel. What does it mean to control your emotions? Control means to be in charge of, and emotions are your feelings. So to be in charge of your feelings means to control your emotions. What does it mean to pursue a goal? Pursue means to keep trying to reach it. So keep trying. If you pursue something, you're going to try over and over and over again to get it. And a goal is something you want. This can be anything. This could be tying your shoe, running a race, riding your bike, doing your math fractions, memorizing your flashcards for vocabulary for your spelling test. It can be anything you want. A goal is just something you want, and to pursue means to keep trying to reach that goal. What are distractions? Distractions are something that stops you from paying attention. Again, everybody has a different distraction that may distract them. So in this picture, you can see this little girl who's trying to read, and there's many things going on. There's this little boy who looks like he's throwing some paper around the classroom. This little girl looks like she's shouting. This one is probably sucking on her juice box and is making a loud noise. And this one's out of his seat and drawing on the chalkboard. So these are all different examples of distractions. So a distraction is something that stops you from paying attention. And I think that's it. That is it for the vocabulary. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your teacher or myself, and I will be seeing you soon. Have a terrific day, Tigers.